Hello everyone and welcome to Driver's Therapy. We are on a therapy adventure. We're going to be taking you through one of our favorite drives, and that's going to be the Colorado National Monument. And guys, this is a beautiful place. So we're going up, and it's really neat. Now, if you see this sign right here, bighorn sheep, hopefully we see some because they're usually out here often. They're pretty cool because they could just go up these like cliffs and canyons, and you know, they're like nature's best mountain climbers. So if you've been watching Driver's Therapy, you've probably seen us drive through this area. It's one of our favorite drives, and we're just gonna take it real chill and show you, you know, the different spots. But it's definitely a beautiful drive. We absolutely love it. You just got to be a little careful because sometimes there's rocks on the road just like that. And the crazy thing is, people ride their bikes and they have like these skinny little tires. They go all the way up here, and it is absolutely nuts. Talk about a workout. But this is just a beautiful drive, guys. Like, it is literally my favorite drive, and that's what we're going to be doing, guys. We're going to be taking the NSX all over, hopefully all over, and we're going to be taking you with us, guys. More of like touring places with the NSX. And I'm excited though because I just did the oil change on the NSX, so it's good to go. So if you guys are not familiar where we're at, we are in Grand Junction, Colorado, and it's in western Colorado. Everybody thinks that when I tell them I live in Colorado that I live in Denver. We're about 4.5 hours away from Denver, and we are in western Colorado, which is a whole different atmosphere. We're more of a desert. Like, this is more of a desert. It gets really hot here, by the way, and we're about 4,500 feet, I think, around there. Well, right now we're going up, and I think we hit about 6,000 feet when we get up here. Now, as a car guy, this little squiggly part right here is my favorite, and the reason why is because it's just beautiful, and you got tunnels, and I mean, tunnels in a car, I mean, it is super nice, and it sounds incredible. Now, around winter time, we don't go up here, and the reason why is because people live up here, and so they salt the road. The whole road is just salted. Like, it's got a lot of salt, and we just don't go up here because of the salt. But it's starting to warm up, and it looks absolutely beautiful. And what we're going to do is we're going to take you to the most famous lookout spot, and we're going to show you it. And it's the spot that everybody gets out and looks at it, and they're able to see the National Monument, which is pretty cool. And guys, it really is all about driver's therapy. And for me, driving is a therapy, and just, you know, being, you know, with the lease and out with the car and just hearing the engine. This is I love this. So we're just going up right now. And another cool fact about this area is this is literally a place where you could ride your bike, ride your motorcycle, drive your car. But a fun fact, both Elise and I, we did the marathon here. So we ran the entire thing. It was like 20 miles is the whole entire monument pretty much. And they did a couple of extra miles outside of the monument, but we ran this whole thing, and it's so cool to be able to say that. We didn't do a marathon on just regular flat roads. We did a marathon through this, and it was magical, like real magical. So there's a lot of wildlife out here. You see deer, you see not mountain lions. Well, I mean, I'm sure they're out here, but you see the mountain goats, the bighorn sheep, and then you see these little things called chapitas, and they're Elise and I's favorite. They're like these little like squirrels. They're tiny. They're like tiny little squirrels, and they're super cute. The only thing is that they run in front of your car, and like I'm always like panicking because, you know, I don't want to run one over, and but they're so cute. What else is up here? So deer. Oh, we've seen a bobcat, and we've seen foxes out here. When we rode horses, we saw a fox and with its babies, and that was crazy. It was like watching us on a cliff. So cool thing about the monument too is that they have this camping area, and we haven't been there in a while. We need to come up. But this camping area is so cool because it's all the way up here, and at nighttime you can see the stars, and it is just absolutely amazing. You know, so we are above our city, and we'll be able to show you once we show you the spot. You could see the city below, which is really neat. This is where like the visitor center is at. And we started in the Fruta entrance. So there's two entrances. There's a Camp Road entrance and then a Fruta entrance. Look at this, guys. That is just nuts. So a lot of this does not have guardrails, guys, and it is like a complete drop. Like past this point, that's just a drop. Like that's it. It's a cliff, and it is pretty wild. I always think about that. You know, it's kind of scary. All right, we got some people on those bikes that I told you about. Like, I think you saw one guy here. We passed him, but look at these two guys. They're flying. So you go uphill, and then these guys go downhill, and they reach speeds up to like 50 miles per hour sometimes. It's like nuts. So this area is cool, but you have to be careful that after it rains or after a lot of snow, what happens is that the rocks can move. And I've literally been driving here and I've seen a rock fall on the road, or I've seen a humongous rock on the road. So you've got to be kind of alert. I've ridden my motorcycle up here about half a dozen times, and it is cool. It's a little scary though. I had a Harley, and you know, the thing about motorcycles is that, like, I'm not very experienced, but taking turns on a motorcycle, like, it's very different from a car. Like, you could track out, meaning that when you track out, like, you could cross the line really easily because you just don't really understand it. So this area is definitely one of those areas where you got to learn how to drive. All right, guys, we are literally going to show you the spot right now. So it's called Independence Monument View. And since there's people here, I'm going to kind of whisper just so I don't feel like that, you know, blogger here, but we'll also take you with us. We're not going to talk. We're just going to take you with us. And here we go, guys. We're about to show you the spot. NSX is parked, at least. Yeah. And this is kind of like the big enchilada. So look at this. So this little thing right there, let me see, that one right there, that's called the Independence Monument. Let's see if we can zoom in. And that's kind of like our monument for this area. Everybody knows that. And in 4th of July, people climb up there and they put a flag, which we want to see. We haven't seen that yet. But here we are literally above our city. And we want to take you guys and show you this. Absolutely beautiful. This is just gorgeous. And we'll show you right here. If you see over there, that's the gate. And they close that for winter. But pretty much from here on out, another like 15 miles of just squiggly, fun roads. It is amazing. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us on our first journey this year with the NSX and doing a driver's therapy adventure. All right, guys. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.